Hi, my name is Dong,
And my name is Wu.
and we are students at Trần High School for the Gifted. And today we are going to talk about academic pressure in Vietnam and how to solve it. So recently, research has shown that nearly 90% of students are undergoing pressure, and it is a result of an increase in social requirements that force them to study more. And yeah, so and our education system emphasizes too much on theoretical aspects of subjects, and that's why most students in Vietnam involuntarily take part in extra classes to reinforce their understanding. Additionally, um, students who have to go to high school or university have to spend 9 to 10 hours a day to studying, and I think all those factors are making stress become more prevalent amongst students, and which in turn lead to um, mental illness such as depression, or in the worst case it would be desperate students who opt for suicide.
Okay, so academic pressure in Vietnam has a lot of causes, one of which is social requirements. Vietnamese parents are notoriously strict on their kids, often making them work extra hard, excel in classes, and perform 110% most of the time. And everyone who fails to do that is considered a failure, and they are often frowned upon by the community. This is especially common in families with parents who are boomers, people who are born in the 60s or the 70s, because were born in they were born and they grew up in a very poor state, so they found that studying is the best way to get out of their situation. This frame of mind continued to our present day, and these present day kids are forced to study more than they could possibly handle.
Yeah.
Another point is that Vietnam is a very diverse country with a developing economic
Yeah.
within developing economy, and Vietnamese schools adapted to this change in life by just putting more subjects into school. We have a lot of new subjects lately, just such as IT or economics, and which this totals to over 13 subjects, and all of which are required to be fulfilled perfectly.
Yeah.
Competition into public schools are extra fierce, with a ratio of students in public schools one third of that the total amount of students, which makes 2 out of 3 students taking the entrance exam to a high school or university ending up in a lower quality private school, which spikes fear in parents, making them force students to study more and more in order to compete with each other. So, what are the solutions that we could have?
I think that to be effective in helping students cope with stress, family themselves should accurately um, diagnosing the problem, and avoid disciplinary approaches using fear, lecture, or punishment, which are unproductive and they should listen to their children more.
I think that there could be some changes in the system as well.
Yeah.
There could be educational reforms and overhauls, making the tests a wee bit easier and not pressuring children so much. The same could be said about schools. They could change their curriculum to put more emphasis on extracurricular activity and not so much on just the theoretical size, theoretical side of the education subjects, as Dong has said before. Finally, there could be some improvements in ourselves as well. We should stop pressuring ourselves and just relax, as it is the best way to reduce academic pressure.
And
Is to not pressure yourself.
yeah, and do what we want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for listening.